Hi students, I'm Teacher Joe, and ESL Phonics for Adults Beginners is next. Welcome students to Learn English with Teacher Joe. My name is Joe. This is English as a Second Language Adult Education Programming. These lessons will be designed for ESL students, for ESL beginners. Okay, so learn English with Teacher Joe. You can support Learn English with Teacher Joe on YouTube for free. Please like the video, comment on the video, and share the video. Please subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. You can also watch, share, and support Learn English with Teacher Joe on rumble.com. You can also join the Teacher Joe community at locals.com. Go to learnenglishwithteacherjoe.locals.com to support the channel, to ask questions or leave comments for Teacher Joe, and to get extra content and video lessons. Okay, students, today, phonics. We will work on our first phonics lesson for the letter B. Let's say hello. Hi, students. Hello, students. Okay, my name is Teacher Joe, and we're going to do a phonics lesson today. Take a look at our sheet here very quickly. This is the phonics lesson that we'll work on today. You're going to need some things, okay? So before we start the phonics lesson, let's talk about some things that you'll need as you get ready to study and learn a little bit about phonics today. So let's talk about supplies and things that will be good to have, okay? So let's take a look at what we have here on the document camera. Paper. Okay, so if you have a notebook, okay, that's one subject, three subjects, whatever. Paper for a spiral notebook. So some kind of paper, okay. If you don't have a spiral notebook like this, but maybe you have a notepad or something like a pad of paper, you can use this as well for writing. And if you don't have a notebook and you do not have a pad for paper, you can always use just regular paper if you have paper available. Okay, so something like printer paper for a computer is okay. Something for writing, because one of the things we will do is write, okay? So you will need a pen. Okay, or if you don't have a pen, maybe you want to use a pencil, or maybe you prefer to use a pencil. Okay, so paper, pen, or pencil. Okay, and maybe a red pen. I might show you some stuff with a red pen. We'll see how things go. Okay, so something for writing, pen or pencil, and paper for writing. Okay, now, before we start the lesson, one more thing that is good that you will need is some way to translate. Okay, so translation is important. Let's go back to our internet page here, and let's take a look at a search page for Google. Okay, so if I use this page here for Google, and I would like to search for a translation help. Okay, so something that will help me translate. Okay, so here I have a window for Google. Let's see. I will click inside and type Google Translate. Okay, I'll type Google Translate, and then let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Let's go to our other camera here. So we see Google Translate on the internet, and then here on my keyboard, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the Enter key. Okay, so I'll press the Enter key to search for this term. So if I hit Enter, the search will come up. So let's go to a bigger view so we can see this. Okay, so here is my search for Google. Do not worry too much about what is at the top. What I want you to do is to use this one here, the second one down, where you see the word Google Translate. Okay, so this, you're going to click on this. Okay, let's come back to OBS and let's just go to the doc cam. So if I put my mouse, if I'm using a regular mouse to control the internet and my pointer, you can click on the left side to say okay in order to say yes. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, so let's left click on Google Translate and let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to click on this one. Okay, it opens this page. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we can make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so on the left side here, you see that I have this set for English on the left. So set the left side for language on the left as English. On the right side, set the right side for your language. So if you speak Russian, right side, Russian. If you speak Chinese, right side, click Chinese. Okay, if you speak Spanish, you can click on Spanish. Okay, now the arrow, you see the arrow here next to Spanish. I have the pointer that we'll leave on it there. But that arrow, okay, next to the word Spanish, if I click on the arrow, it will bring up all of the languages. Okay, and there are many different languages. So if you find your language, you can find your language and click on it. Okay, so if it's Arabic, you can click on Arabic. If it's Spanish, you can click on Spanish. If it's Chinese, you can pick Chinese. Okay, so I'll go back to Russian. Let's go back to Chinese, and let's go back to Spanish. Okay. So English on the left, your language on the right. Okay, and here if I type in phonics, okay, and I press enter, phonics. Okay, so in Spanish here, you can also listen. Let's see if we can listen.
Phonics.
Okay, phonics. Phonics.
Phonics.
Okay, phonics. Spanish
Fónica.
or
Fónico.
okay, so phonics. So if I change this to Chinese,
Phonics.
phonics,
拼音 Phonics.
phonics.
拼音
Okay, Chinese. Translation, Russian.
Phonics.
Phonics, Russian.
Акустика.
Okay,
Phonics.
phonics.
Акустика.
Okay, so sound. Okay, so we're talking about sound. Okay, so you see Google Translate, the power of this program to translate. So I can use my computer. If you're using a laptop computer, you can use Google Translate. Okay. Now, if we are not using a computer, but we're using a phone, you can also use this program, Google Translate on your phone. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Okay, so if we look at the phone here, my phone, okay, you see this application here, Google Translate. Okay. And then you can find this application on Apple in the App Store. So you go to the App Store and then you search for Google Translate. On Android, instead of the App Store, you would use the Google Play Store. Google Play on Android. Android, Google Play. iPhone, App Store. Okay, so the iPhone would be App Store. Okay, but you're looking for Google Translate. Okay, and you want to get this application for translation, because if I am studying, I can use Google Translate, and I can translate and down there study, translate and study together. So using the phone is good, but it's also okay to use Google Translate on the computer to help translate and understand vocabulary. Okay, so understanding vocabulary is important. Okay, so translate. Okay, now if I type something like phonics in here, I can take this out. If I click here, clear source text, clear, erase. So if I click X on this, it will repeat. Okay, so something new. You can type something new, like let's say teacher. Okay, so teacher for Russian,
учитель,
teacher for Chinese,
老师
teacher for Spanish,
profesora,
or
profesor,
okay. So you see, and again, I can select a different language. Okay, Thai. Okay, so different language. Okay, so Google Translate, very powerful. Okay, all right, so I'm going to get rid of that, and I'll come back to phonics here. Actually, maybe Google Translate, maybe it'd be good to have it just up. Let's have it up. Okay, I'll keep this here just in case. Okay, so let's go back to our phonics sheet here. Okay, all right, now within phonics, let's walk through the schedule. Okay, so let's look at the schedule for phonics. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, and let's take a look at the schedule for phonics. Okay, so we are working on phonics. Okay, so my question is, what is phonics? Okay, so what is phonics? Phonics is sound. Okay, and it is the sound of the English letters. Okay, so phonics. What is phonics? Phonics is sound of letters. Okay, so sound of letters. Phonics, sound of letters. Today, this afternoon, tonight, the one that we're going to work on is going to be the letter B. Okay, so we're going to work on the letter B today. Okay, let's erase this. Okay, so phonics, the sound of letters. Today, letter B. Okay, now we will work on today's agenda and today's goals. Okay, so let's talk about agenda, and here you see today's to-do list. Okay, so agenda. Okay, so what is the agenda? The agenda is like a schedule. Okay, so agenda or schedule. Okay, this is similar to the to-do list. So the agenda and the to-do list are the same as the schedule. Okay, so these three are the same. Okay, so these three are the same. Okay. Oops. Move that over there. Okay, so these three are the same. When we look at schedule, we look at agenda, or we look at the word or the words to do. Okay, so list, it is a schedule. Okay. All right. Let's erase this. Okay, so schedule, agenda, these are similar. Agenda, schedule, to-do list. Okay, same. Okay, to-do, agenda, schedule. Okay, number one. Okay, so it's okay. We want to have a little bit of fun as we work today. So, yes, it's okay to smile. Yes, it's okay to laugh. Teacher Joe will be silly. Sometimes we'll be silly. Sometimes we will make mistakes. Sometimes things will just be funny. So it's okay to have fun and learn. Being serious is good, but to have fun and learn is also good. Okay. All right, so today, one of the things that we will want to do is to learn about English phonics, okay? This is one of our goals today, is to learn something about English phonics, okay? Also, number two. Okay, so number two, learn about the letter B. Okay, so yes, letter B, we want to learn about listening, pronouncing, writing letter B. Okay. All right, number three. Okay, number three on the to-do list or the agenda or the schedule. Okay, number three. Okay, so three is to practice four different English skills. Okay, so we want to practice reading in English, writing in English, speaking in English, and listening in English. Okay, so let's go back to our sheet and see how these were listed out. Okay, so we put this as reading in English, writing in English, listening in English, and yes, pronunciation or speaking. You need to talk, okay, in English. All right? Okay. Number four, goal. One of the things we want to do is we would like to complete some practice. Okay, so practice. Okay, practice what? Practice listening in English. Practice reading in English. Okay, so listening and reading. Okay, so this will be a listening and reading activity. Okay, so listening activity and reading activity. Okay, 5. Okay, so what is 5? Okay, 5 again. Complete practice. Complete practice. Okay, for listening. Okay, so listening in English and speaking. Okay, so listening and speaking activity. Okay, let's make this just a little smaller. Okay, so listening and speaking activity. Okay, 6. Okay, number 6. Complete practice. Okay, complete practice for listening and writing. Okay. Okay, so listening and writing, okay, for the third activity. Okay, so listening and writing activity. Okay. And again, we know this is going to be an activity that we'll do together, work on together. Okay. All right, last one, number 7. Okay, so number 7 on the to-do list, on the agenda, on the schedule, 7. Okay, so number 7. Okay. 7. I will give you information on the next videos. Okay, we will say goodbye. Okay, so bye-bye for this lesson at the end. Okay, next lesson will be a phonics review. Okay, so a review video. And then the lesson after that will be word pictures. Okay, so vocabulary, a new lesson, different lesson, vocabulary. Okay, and that will be the next time. Okay. Okay. So this is our schedule for today. Okay, so let me clean this up. Let's get this cleaned up. And then we'll be ready. Okay, so let's clean it up. And then get ready. Okay. All right, so where are we going to start? Let's see on this list. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to have some fun. Yeah, we're going to learn about the letter B. So, we're going to start here. Learn some English phonics, and we'll do listening and reading. Okay? So, this will be first. Okay, so let me erase this and erase this. Okay, so first, we're going to do this. Learn about some English, okay? English phonics. And then second, we'll start working on letter B in this lesson, okay? All right, so let's start with English phonics. Okay. Phonics. What is it? What is phonics? Okay, so remember, phonics is sound. Phonics is the sound of letters. Okay, so phonics. Okay, so I keep asking you this question. I keep saying, what is phonics? Okay, I keep asking this question. What is phonics? Okay, so for this question, the correct answer, what is phonics? Correct answer, sound of letters. Phonics is the sound of letters, okay? All right. Erase that. Okay, so today, letter B. Okay, we'll work on B. So this is lesson number 1. And we're going to work on the basics today, some basic stuff about phonics. Okay, so the question is, what is this basic? Okay, so a different word in English, simple. Okay, so this is a different way to say basic, simple. Okay, so we're going to do some simple stuff on phonics. Okay. All right, now remember, when you see words like this, like basic, simple, when you see these words, this is what you want to put into translation, basic. Okay. And then get your translation for basic. Okay, so you have to work on the vocabulary. Okay, so the basics for phonics. Okay, whoops, I didn't mean to take that away. Let's put that back. Okay, so basics means simple. Okay, all right. So let's talk about English letters in the language. Okay, for English letters, there are 2 types. Okay, so two types of letters. The first type of letter is consonants. Consonants. Okay. This one is tough to pronounce, so let's see if we can help you with this a little bit. Okay, so pronunciation for this so consonants. Okay, so the first type of letter, consonants. Okay, so consonants. How many? Number, how many? Consonants, 21 letters. So there are 21 consonants. Let's put this on. Makes it a little easier to see. Consonants. Okay. So 21 letters, 21 different letters. Okay. So we see those here. Okay. This lesson will be letter B. Okay. Okay. Two types of letters. First type, consonants. Second type, vowels. Okay, so this is another one that is difficult to pronounce. Vowels. Vow. Okay, so you hear this vow. Vowels, and you hear ulls. Vowels, and the two sounds kind of mix together. Vowels. Okay, so vowels. Okay, so number 2, second type of letter, vowels. Okay, how many vowels? Well, really the correct number of vowels is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 vowels, but sometimes there is a 6th vowel. Okay, so we say 6. Sometimes the letter Y. Sometimes the letter Y can have a vowel sound. Okay, so 6 vowels. Okay, so phonics. Well, what is phonics? Okay, well, phonics is the sound of the English letters, sound of letters. Okay, today B. Okay, letters. Here, 2 types, consonants and vowels. Okay, all right, let's clean this up. Oh, I'll put our definitions back in. Okay, so consonants and vowels. Okay, let's see, vowels and consonants. Okay, so consonants and vowels. Okay, so letters, 2 types. Okay, now as we study, let's erase this too. Whoops. As we study phonics, okay, so as we study phonics, down here, we will look at names and sound. Okay, so here, for this letter, this consonant, the name is B. B. Book, brother, by, B. Okay, so name, B. Sound is the sound it makes when you use the letter. Okay, so B, name. Sound, book, brother, brother. Book, buy. Sound by, by. Okay? So for phonics, we always want to think about what is the name, what is the sound. Okay? What is the name, what is the sound? Okay. So we will study the names and the sounds of all of the English consonants and vowels. Okay, so we're going to practice all of them to recognize, pronounce, write, listen to all of the letters. Okay. Okay, now, when you're talking about sound, you have to use your lips, your tongue, and your teeth. Okay, so let's go here. So to make the sound of the letter, phonics, B, you have to use your lips. You have to use your teeth. You have to use your tongue. Okay, so B. Move up. B. B, okay? So you're using lips, teeth, tongue to make the sound, okay? So we'll help you a little bit with how to make the sound, okay? All right, let's go back to the sheet. Okay, so lips, tongue, teeth to make the sound. Okay, and as we've said, we're going to start with the letter B. Okay. All right, one more basic, one more simple thing about phonics. Okay. 4 letters. You can write the letters. You can write 2 ways. Okay, so this is uppercase letters. Uppercase. Okay, uppercase letters are big letters. Okay, like this. Big B. So the B is big. Uppercase, big. Okay. The opposite is lowercase. Okay. So these are lowercase letters. Lowercase letters are small. Okay, so they're smaller. We see here a small b. Okay, so lowercase letters small, uppercase letters are big. Okay, so uppercase, big, lowercase, small. Okay, now uppercase, there is a different name. Sometimes called capital letters. Okay, so uppercase, sometimes different name, capital. Okay, so when you look here at this B, capital letter is this one, the big letter B, capital or uppercase, same. Okay, so when you hear uppercase letters or capital letters, okay, these two are the same. Okay, so they are the same. Whoops. Okay, so uppercase or capital, same. Lowercase, small. Okay. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Now, as we work, what we're working on is we're reading, we're listening. Okay, so read and listen right now. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Okay, let's go back to the sheet. Okay, on the phonics sheet here, let's continue. Okay, phonics. What is it? Okay, phonics is the sound of letters. Okay, this lesson, name, letter B. Sound, bird. Okay, all right, this is lesson number 1. Okay, so we're going to give you some directions here. Okay, so let's look. Okay, let's look at the first one. Be sure to copy down the words in your notebook. Oh, okay. So be sure to copy the words down in your notebook. Okay, so if we go, let's go back to the notebook page here. So here in your notebook, if you use your pen, there may be some words that you know and some words that are new. If it is a new word, you should write the word. Okay. So one of the things that I would do here is as a student, I would put the date. Okay. So I would write the date. For the date, an American, okay, so I am a teacher from California in the United States. So for date, I would put for date the month, okay, would be the first thing I write, and then I would put the day, and then I would put the year. And this is different from most of the world, okay? So Americans do it different, month, day, year. So for instance, this year, the first day of January, okay, so the month was January 01. The day, let's say, was the first day of January, 0101, and the year was 2022, okay, where we're starting these videos in 2022. Okay, so month, day, and year. Okay, so make sure that when you are writing or copying, that you write the date. Okay. All right, we can also write a title. Okay, so I would call this a title. Okay, so you're writing a title. I would say we could call this phonics. This is lesson number 1. Okay, and we're working on the letter B. Okay, so for this part here, there may be some new words for you, and you can write those down here if there is a new word. Okay, so use your paper, use your pen. Okay, now when we work, one of the things that you can do is pause or stop the video for more time to read, more time to write. Okay, so let's go back here. Actually, let's go here. So one of the student strategies that you can do is for the video, you can pause. Okay, pause the video, and then you can write. Okay, so pause and then write. Okay, pause and write. You can also pause and read. So if you need more time to read something, you can pause and read. Okay, so let me show you. Let me see if I can show you here. Let me grab my phone. Let's see. Okay, so here, if I have a video, Okay, so if I have a video here and I press play and I am watching the video, okay, I can press pause to stop the video. And then with the video stopped, I can watch the video and then write. So I can pause, this symbol, pause, and write. Or pause and read. Okay, so you do this for more time. Okay, if you need more time to write, or if you need more time to read. Okay, so it's okay to pause the video, stop the video so that you can read, or stop the video so that you can write. Okay, so those things are okay. All right, so use the pause button, use the tools that you have. Pause is a tool, okay, for reading, more time, for writing, more time, okay? So you can write new words in your notebook if it helps you, okay? All right, let's go back to the lesson. And let's see where we are here. Okay, so directions, copy down words. Oh, yeah, here, look, pause. Okay, pause the video for more time. Okay, so pause for more time. You can watch the video again, okay, if you would like to practice, extra practice, okay? And you can always share the video with friends or family. If somebody you know is learning English, you can discuss videos and practice speaking together or listening together, okay? Pretty good. Okay, let's see, what's next? Oh, okay. We're going to move into, let's see, listening. Okay, so we're going to continue with listening. Okay. All right, so let's continue with reading and listening. Now we're going to work through the vocabulary for letter B. Okay, so we're going to listen to the name, listen to the pronunciation of the word. Okay. All right. So read and listen. Okay, so phonics, what is it? Sound of letters, letter B. Okay, now we're going to look at vocabulary. Okay, so if you need extra time, you can pause the video to copy the vocabulary. If you would like to write the vocabulary down in your notebook. Okay, so you can pause the video for more time. Okay, all right. Okay, whoops. I just want to highlight here. Okay, so for this section here, let's start with just this one right here. We're going to listen to the pronunciation. So read and listen. Okay. All right, let's start here. Name. Okay, so listen. Name. Name. Sound. Sound. Okay, listen to the vocabulary. Sound. Sound. Okay, next one. Lip. Okay, this is singular one. Lip. Lip. Okay, plural. Lips. Lips. Okay, so plural, more than one, two, lips. Okay, next one. Okay, you are reading and listening. Okay, so listen. Teeth. Teeth. Okay, so you do hear the word T at the beginning of this. And don't worry, this is a difficult sound in English. Teeth. Teeth. Okay, last one. Tongue. Ung. Tongue. The T sound at the beginning. Tongue. Tongue. Okay. Each one time. Name, sound, lip, lips, teeth, and the last one is tongue. Okay, all right. Good job. I'll give you a round of applause for that one. Let's go down to the list now for vocabulary, okay? All right, for this list, we're going to start at number 1, and the last one will be number 12. So 12 vocabulary words total to practice letter B, okay? All right, the instructions remain the same. What you see right here, read and listen, okay? I will pronounce, you listen. Read and listen, okay? Okay. All right, let's go to the sheet. Okay, number 1, just listen. Okay, I will say the name of the letter and then I'll pronounce the word. Okay, number 1, B, B. Okay, so that was number 1. B. Okay, 2, listen. Read and listen. Number 2. Ball. B. Ball. The ball. Okay, so number 2. B. Ball. The ball. Okay. 3. Okay, number 3. B. Bread. The bread. Okay, this is number 3. B. Bread. The bread. Okay. 4. Number 4. B. Bed. The bed. Okay, number 4, listen. B. Bed. The bed. Okay. 5. Number 5. Number 5. B. Bird. The bird. Okay, listen. 5. B. Bird. The bird. 6. B. Bell. The bell. Okay, this is 6. B. Bell. The bell. Okay. So this word that you keep hearing me say is the. Sounds like that. The. Okay. So you keep hearing me say the bell, the bee, the bird, the bed, the. Okay. So you hear that. Okay. The. Okay. 7. Okay. Listen to 7. B. Bull. The bull. Okay, this is 7. Listen. 7. B. Bull. The bull. Okay, 8. Listening. 8. B. Bus. The bus. B. Bus. The bus. Okay, number 9. B. Box. The box. Okay, this is 9. Just listen. 9. B. Box. The box. Okay. 10. Number 10. B. Bear. The bear. Okay, this is number 10. Listen. B. Bear. The bear. Okay, 2 more. Number 11. 11. Listen. B. Bone. The bone. Okay, this is number 11. Listen. B. Bone. The bone. Okay, last one is number 12. Okay, one more. 12. B. Bat. The bat. Okay, 12. Listen. B. Bat. The bat. Okay, good job. I'll give you another round of applause for finishing some listening. Okay. So for listening, remember, okay, let me get a little closer here. Okay, so for read and listen, when you're doing read and listen, do not repeat. No repeat. No repeat. Just read and listen only. Practice listening. Do not repeat. Just listen. Okay. All right. So read and listen. Okay. Now, for read and listen on the list, one more time, let's listen to everything one time. Okay. All right. You ready? Okay. Number 1. Let me make sure you're set. You are. Read and listen. Okay. So read together and listen. Number 1. B. B. Number 2. B. Ball. Number 3. B. Bread. Number 4. B. Bed. Number 5. B. Bird. Number 6, B. Bell. Number 7, B. Bull. Number 8, B. Bus. Number 9, B. Box. Number 10, B. Bear. Number 11, B. Bone. Number 12, B. Bat. Okay, there we go. We've got some listening that we've completed. Okay? All right, now let's do this. Let's go back to the agenda. Let's creep forward and kind of see what's next. Oh, okay, listening and reading. This is actually speaking. Okay, so listening and speaking, listening, reading, speaking for this next section. Okay? All right, so let's do this. Let's go back here. Let's turn that off. Let's go and look at the agenda. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so we're here, number 5. Okay, so listening and then practice talking, practice speaking. Okay, so speaking practice. Okay, listening and speaking. Okay. All right, so let's see. Okay, so phonics, what is it? Sound of letters. Letter B. Okay, well, let's see. Vocabulary listening, it says listening and reading practice. Okay, yes, listening and reading, but I'm going to put in here and speaking practice. Okay, so we're going to add this one as well, and speaking practice. Okay, so we'll add this as well. It should have that in there, but it just didn't. And speaking practice. So listening, reading, and a little bit of speaking practice. Okay. All right, let's go down. Let's take a look at our vocabulary here. So we have the picture and the vocabulary. Okay. Now, when we work on pronunciation, pronunciation will be similar. Okay, so for pronunciation, we will say the number, say the name of the letter, B, and then pronounce the word, B, and then use the word the B. Okay, so we're going to pronounce 3 things. Name of the letter, pronounce the word, the vocabulary word, and then use the word the with the vocabulary word. Okay? And don't worry, there'll be more on the later when we get closer to grammar. Okay? All right. So, pronunciation, speaking, listen, read, and speak. Okay. Ready? Okay, so listen, read, speak. Okay? All right. A chance to speak, chance to practice. Okay, ready? Okay, number 1. B. Okay, repeat it. B. The B. Okay, so number 1. B. Repeat. B. The B. Okay, so B. Repeat. B. Vocabulary word B. Repeat B. Teacher says the B. You repeat the B. Okay, so the B. Okay, ready? Number 2. Repeat. B. Ball. Repeat the ball. Okay, number 2, B, ball, the ball. 3, B, bread, the bread. Okay, repeat. Number 3, B, bread, the bread. Okay, number 4, B, bed, the bed. Number 5, repeat. B, bird, the bird. Okay, number 5, repeat. B, bird, the bird. Number 6, repeat. B, bell, the bell. Number 6, repeat. B, bell, the bell. Okay. Let's move to number 7. Okay, so we are doing listening and reading. Okay. For number 7. Okay. Number 7. Listen, read, and speak. Listen, read, pronounce. Listen, read, talk. Okay. Number 7. Repeat. B, bull, the bull. Okay, repeat number 7. B, bull, the bull. Number 8. B, bus, the bus. Okay, number 8, repeat. B, bus, the bus. Okay, good. Number 9. B, box, the box. Okay, repeat number 9. B, box, the box. Okay, number 10, repeat. B, bear, the bear. 11, B, bone, the bone. Okay, repeat 11. B, bone, the bone. Okay, and the last one is number 12. Listen and repeat. 12. B, bat, the bat. Okay, so this was listen and repeat. Okay. Now, before we continue, what I would like to do is to go back to number 1. And let's do a listen and repeat. Number 1 to number 12, pronounce everything one time, just the word. Okay. All right. Okay, you ready? Okay, directions. Listen and repeat. Okay. Ready? Repeat. Number 1, B. Number 2, ball. Number 3, bread. Number 4, bed. Number 5, bird. Number 6, bell. Number 7, bull. Number 8, bus. Number 9, box. Number 10, bear. Number 11, bone. And number 12, bat. Okay, all right. Good job. Okay, we'll give you a round of applause there for listen and repeat. Okay, now from here, before we continue, let's go down and let's look to see. Okay, so it looks like listening. Whoops. Looks like listening and writing is next. Okay, so let's go back to the agenda and let's take a look at the agenda real quick and kind of see where we are on the agenda. Okay, so we just finished number 5, complete the practice for listening and speaking. Okay, so listen and repeat, complete. Okay, so now number 6. Okay, so now number 6 will be listening and then writing. Okay, listening and then writing. Okay, and this will be the last activity. Okay, part 3. Okay, are you ready? Okay, for part 3? Okay, so listening and writing. Okay, all right, well, here we go. Okay, listening and writing. We have this here. Okay, so we're working on phonics, the sound of letters. We're working on the letter B. The name of the letter is B. Okay, now we're going to do listening and writing practice. Okay, and the name for this is what we call dictation, where you listen and then you write. Let me get a fresh piece of paper for the dictation. And then what I'll do is I'll help you get this set up. Let me clean this. Okay, so before we continue, let's look at the directions and see what the directions here say. Okay, so here, directions. Listen. Okay, listen and write. Okay, so listen and write. Write the word you hear in your notebook. Okay, so write the word in your notebook. Okay, so copy the numbers below. Okay, so the numbers here. Okay, so we want to copy number 1 all the way down. Copy to number 12. Okay, so copy the numbers. Okay, so for dictation, we want to copy these numbers into your notebook. Okay, so if you have paper or notebook, you can copy this list into your notebook for writing. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the notebook. And let's look at the notebook together, and then let's put our date that we had here, 01/01/2022. Okay, and the title, we're working on phonics. We're working on the letter B, okay, and this is lesson number 1, okay? So phonics, letter B, lesson number 1, all right? And this part we will do will be listening and writing. Okay, a different name for listening and writing, dictation. Dictation. Okay, so we'll do a dictation. We'll do a dictation together. Okay. All right, so we know from our sheet that we're going to write number 1 to number 12. Okay, so let's go ahead and write down the numbers for the dictation, starting with number 1, 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, and the last one is 12. Okay? So we have copied the numbers from the sheet for the dictation into the notebook, and we are ready to listen and then write. Okay, so listen and write. Okay, well, let's see. Let's clean this up. Let's clean this and this, and we'll clean this. Okay, all right. So dictation, last activity, listen and write. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of this because we're going to have to write. Oh, yeah, let's do that here. Let's do the writing here. Yeah, okay, so dictation, I'll use this as well. Okay, so we will write it in the notebook and we'll write it on the sheet at the same time. We'll write on both, okay? All right, so, let's move the sheet so we can kind of see everything. Okay, there we go. Okay, so number 1 will be first. Okay, so we'll work on number 1. Okay. Okay, so you are going to listen and then write. Okay, so let me get my sheet for dictation. Okay, let me make sure that you cannot see the sheet. No, you can't. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's start with a dictation. Okay. So dictation. Let's see. Okay. All right. So let's start with number 1. Okay. So you ready? Okay. Okay. Number 1. Okay. So listen and then write the correct answer in your notebook for number 1. Okay. All right. And then we'll show the answer for number 1. Okay. Okay. So number 1. Number 1 is B. B. Number 1 is B. Okay. Let's start with the notebook. Okay. So number 1 was B. So correct answer for number 1, B. B, E, E, okay, if you have the uppercase, or lowercase if you wrote B, E, E. Both of these are correct, okay? So B, B, E, E, number 1, okay? Listen, and then you write, okay? So we're listening to me pronounce the word, and then you write the correct answer. Okay? Okay. Let's go back to our let's go to the sheet and let's actually fill the sheet in. So we know now that number 1 was B. or lowercase b, B or B. Okay. Okay, on to number 2. Okay. So let's go to number 2 for listen and write. Okay. All right, number 2. Ready? Number 2. Bat. Number 2. Bat. Bat. Okay. So number 2 was bat. Okay. Correct spelling. B-A-T, uppercase B-A-T, and lowercase B-A-T, bat. Okay, so number 2, bat. Okay, listen and write number 3. Number 3, ball. Ball. Okay, number 3 is ball. Okay, number 3 will be the last one that we do here together. Okay, number 3. Correct answer for number 3. Ball. Okay, uppercase B, ball, or lowercase ball. Okay, so ball or ball. Let's update our sheet to get those 2 correct. Okay, so number 2 was bat, uppercase, or bat, lowercase. And we have ball, uppercase, and ball, lowercase. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3, listen and write. Okay, let's continue with number 4. Okay, so no more help. Now we'll just continue, and then we'll do them one at a time. Okay? Okay. Ready? Okay, let's go to number 4. Okay, ready? Number 4. Bone. Bone. Number 4 is bone. Okay, number 4. Okay, so bone. How do you spell it? B-O-N-E, bone. Uppercase, lowercase B-O-N-E, bone. Okay? Number 4, bone. Okay, let's fix the sheet for number 4. Bone, uppercase. Bone, lowercase. Okay, next. 5. Okay. Let's go to 5. Okay, number 5. Bread. Bread. Okay, this is number 5. Listen and write the correct word. Number 5. Bread. Okay, 5. Bread. How do you spell it? Uppercase B-R-E-A-D, bread. Lowercase B-R-E-A-D. Bread for number 5. Okay, let's do the sheet. Okay, 5. bread, uppercase, or bread, B-R-E-A-D, bread, lowercase. 5, bread. Okay, next will be number 6. Let's go back to our document cam. Okay, so the next one is number 6. Okay, 6. Listen and write. 6, bear. Bear. Okay, number 6, bear. Okay, 6, bear. How do you spell that? Uppercase B-R-E. Whoops. Uppercase B-E-A-R. Bear. Okay, B-E-A-R. Bear. Lowercase B-E-A-R. Bear. For number 6. Okay, let's go to the sheet. And let's fix the sheet. Well, bear, uppercase B-E-A-R. Lowercase bear, B-E-A-R. Bear. 7. Okay. 7. Okay, number 7. Listen and write. 7, bed. Bed. Number 7 is bed. Okay, number 7, bed. How do you spell it? Uppercase B-E-D, bed. Lowercase B-E-D, bed. Okay. Let's fix this on the sheet as well. Okay, number 7. Uppercase B-E-D, bed. Lowercase B-E-D, bed. Okay, next is 8. Okay, so back on DocCam, 8 is next. Okay, number 8. Listen and write. 8. Box. Box. Number 8 is box. Okay. Number 8, box. How do you spell it? B-O-X, uppercase B-O-X, or lowercase B-O-X, box. Okay, let's fix the sheet. For 8, uppercase B-O-X, box. Lowercase B-O-X, box. 9. Okay, back on DocCam here. 9. Okay, 9. Bird. Bird. Number 9 is bird. Okay, number 9, bird. How do you spell it? Uppercase B-I-R-D, bird. Lowercase B-I-R-D, bird. Okay. Let's fix the sheet. For 9, bird. Uppercase B-I-R-D, bird. Lowercase B-I-R-D, bird. Okay. Back to the sheet. 10. Bus. Listen and write number 10. Bus. Number 10 is bus. Okay, number 10, how do you spell it? Bus. Uppercase B-U-S. Bus. Lowercase b-u-s. Bus. Okay. 10, uppercase B-U-S. Bus. Lowercase b-u-s. Bus. Okay, 11. Okay, so we're down here on 11. Okay, number 11. Bell. Okay, listen and write number 11. Bell. Bell. Okay. 11. Bell. Uppercase B-E-L-L. Lowercase B-E-L-L. Bell. Okay. Let's fix the sheet. Okay, 11 is bell. Uppercase B-E-L-L. Lowercase B-E-L-L. Bell. Okay, one more. 12. Okay. Number 12. Bull. Okay. Listen and write number 12. Bull. Bull. Okay. So number 12. Correct answer, bull. Uppercase B-U-L-L. Lowercase B-U-L-L. Bull. Okay, last one. Let's fix the sheet on 12. And then we are done with dictation. Bull, uppercase B-U-L-L. Lowercase B-U-L-L. Bull. Okay. All right, good job. Okay, another round of applause for you. Correct on everything. Okay. All right, let's go back up and take a look at our agenda. Okay, so that was number 6. Okay, so we've completed 6. Let's go back up. Okay, so 4 was completed, 5 was completed, 6 was completed. Okay, so all of the core rounds for the lesson are done. And we're on here to number 7 for some info on the next videos. Okay, and we will say goodbye for today. Okay, all right. Now, the next lesson that we're going to have is going to be a phonics review of this lesson. So a review video. And then we'll have a word picture video after that. Okay, and the word picture video will be vocabulary. Okay, so learning some new English vocabulary. Okay, and these lessons will be coming up next time in the next videos. Okay, so we will see you on Learn English with Teacher Joe on the next video. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something about phonics, English phonics, and the letter B today, how to pronounce correctly. Okay, so if you have questions, you can leave those in the comments below. Again, thank you for watching. Okay, have a great day. Okay, and we will see you on Learn English with Teacher Joe in the next lesson. There is more to come. Bye-bye, and we will see you next time. Thank you.